It has been a Monday over here, so I am trying to redeem this day and get some food prepped in the kitchen. I find that I do much better, I stay on track much easier if I have some food prepped in my kitchen, whether that be breakfast, lunches, or dinner, or snacks actually. And so today I'm gonna prep some breakfast and some lunches for myself to just give me something to grab for instead of, something that's not good for me, something high in calories or processed food. So you can come along with me and let's prep some food. I am prepping food for myself for lunches. I like to have a protein, some rice, which is a good carb, and then some vegetables of some sort. So I am really kind of at the end of my grocery list right now, and so I'm just gonna kind of grab things out of the freezer / fridge and just kind of cook up what I have on hand. So that's kind of what I'm going for when I'm trying to put together a lunch for myself when I'm prepping ahead. Okay, so here's a couple things I'm going to do today. I have some and I have more than this. I've got a bunch of bananas that need something to be done with them. So I think I'm going to make this sourdough banana bread. I'm gonna just bake a few loaves and put those in the freezer. And then I'm gonna cook up some rice. I've got, 4 chicken breasts in here, I believe. I'm gonna cook those a couple of different ways for food prep. I'm going to put this in the oven and roast it. So that is done. This is a spaghetti squash. And then I think I've just got a bunch of veggies here, and I think I'm gonna saute these peppers with an onion to kind of put with my chicken and rice for food prep. Okay, so I've got my spaghetti squash ready and prepped. I just add a little bit of water to the bottom of my pan, some salt and pepper, a little bit of butter, and then I'm gonna cover this with some tin foil and put it in the oven for about an hour and use that in my food prep. I'm also making some spaghetti for dinner, and so the spaghetti squash will be for my dinner because my family will have the noodles. I'll have it over spaghetti squash, and then I will save the rest for other meals throughout the week. Okay, so we have our banana bread mixed up. We actually decided to do it in muffins. They're just easy, on the go. It's a little bit easier, and then we're gonna make. I actually doubled the recipe, so we're gonna make quite a few of these and put some of them in the freezer for later. And then I'm gonna make myself a couple of overnight oats. I'm really the only one that eats these. My family doesn't really like oatmeal that much, but I really like them to grab before I go to the gym in the morning. So I'm gonna make a couple of these for myself, and we're gonna get these banana muffins. I keep saying peanut butter in my head. These banana sourdough muffins ready to go in the oven as well. Okay, so we have 2 batches of muffins going in. The squash is still cooking right there. And we actually have managed to get dinner done as well, huh, Vera? And we've got a little bit more of our batter that we're gonna probably do maybe like 4 or 5 more muffins when they get out. And then I've got a couple of 4 different, not 4 different, but 4 easy oats, or I should say overnight oats, ready to go. Just gonna put lids on these, shake them up, and put them in the fridge. Okay, so we are ready for the chicken meals. I think I have 4 chicken breasts, so I think I'm going to do 2 with kind of a more like chicken fajita taste, seasoning, I should say. And then the other ones, I'm going to put just some olive oil, salt and pepper, and balsamic vinegar on it. and put that in the oven for a little bit. I think about like 25 minutes, and they should be cooked through. And then I'm gonna also do some veggies on another tray. So I will get that ready now. Okay, so I've got just some peppers and onions with some salt and some olive oil, and then I have some cherry tomatoes with some balsamic vinegar and salt and pepper, and then I have the balsamic chicken with some olive oil that will go with the tomatoes, and then just some two more chicken breasts with some kind of fajita seasoning on it. I'm sorry to say that I took the extra batter from the banana bread and I put it into a loaf and I forgot it in the oven, so it's burnt. So, smelled good though for a little while. Okay, so we're done with dinner and I just pulled this stuff out of the oven. I sliced up the chicken breast, so here's what that looks like. This is the kind of more spicy fajita type, and this is the balsamic, and then we have our tomatoes, peppers and onions, and I wish I had more of each of these, but it's what we had. And then I have the butternut squash, and then I just picked up these containers at Aldi, and so I'm going to fill those, and then I also weigh it out as well, so I make sure I'm getting the correct calories / ounces and all of that good stuff. And then our rice is ready to go as well. All right, so here's what we got. We got 4 overnight oats ready to go in the fridge. We got a couple dozen sourdough banana muffins and 5 lunches for me. So also dinner as well. Can't forget dinner. We made that in between all of this as well, so not too bad. And now I feel like we can go into the week with lots of stuff to eat and eat kind of on the fly without really having to think anymore, which is great.